with the Denny's Dam area. What are you asking of council?
Right now, all we've asked tonight of council is for us to meet with town staff so we can work with them to understand the project and to understand what the town would be looking for if we proceeded. This is exploratory at the moment, and we're hoping to come back in 2 weeks' time after we've had a chance to talk to everybody and request from the town to consider giving us a municipal support resolution so we can take next steps with the province on potentially building a hydroelectric. We still have to get approvals from the ISO and the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Ministry of Environment.
In relation to Denny's Dam, where do you think this will be, above or below?
It would be to the side and probably in a location away from the fish ladder. So we're not impacting away the fishery and we're still providing electricity.
And do you have any indication that you can say you won't destroy the fish coming back down the river after spawning?
We're not allowed to cause negative impact on the fishery. The fish are protected by the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Department of Fisheries and Oceans. We would not be allowed to do that.
You said you didn't have knowledge of the project. You said that as you were making your, or answering one of the councilors. What did you mean by that? It seems to me you would have knowledge of the project.
We're at the very earliest stages of an 8-year process. Normally, we start this type of engagement after we've spent several $100,000 doing technical studies. The way the new process works is we're supposed to start the outreach now at the very earliest stages, so we just conceptually know that a hydroelectric could be built there. We first need to go through several steps in the provincial process and then start an environmental assessment, at which time we will be spending in and around $250,000 working with, having open houses and working with all the community leaders and all the community groups and the provincial agencies, at which time they will give us the direction as to how to develop the studies and what is needed to be understood so that we potentially can build a hydroelectric at Denny's Dam.
Why there? What's so attractive about there?
Well, Denny's Dam was formerly a hydroelectric plant, so you have good flow, good head, and in particular an existing dam. And the nice thing about an existing dam is over 90% of the impacts of a hydroelectric is actually built in the dam. So it would be very low impact, especially using Natel Energy's technology.
You indicated that you wanted to make Ontario a hub of some sort for the parent company?
Yes, Natel Energy's already set up Kinet, Ontario, and they're looking to expand in Ontario, creating jobs and investment. So this is the third project. As I mentioned, we're working on 2 others with Parks Canada, and Denny's Dam is the next project we are looking at doing.
What would it do to this area as far as employment, the monetary, financial input?
Well, there would be an investment of several $1 million when the project was built. So there would be community benefits from that. And one of the reasons we're engaging with the town now, and also as several of the councillors brought up, is that we want to have the discussion how best to create these benefits. And there are provincial programs that the municipality can access, and they will be able to come forward and engage with us to actually optimize what those benefits will be to the region.
Are you encouraged by the feedback you heard around the council table?
I thought it was very good. Given the first time that we've been here, they're open to talking, and we're going to be hopefully meeting with the town tomorrow. And we'll probably have several meetings before we again come forward with the deputation. So I'm hopeful that we'll be able to make some steps and build support for the project to take this next step. So yeah, I'm optimistically hopeful.
You're being directed by the province through the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Ministry of the Environment. So why even bother consulting with municipalities when really you're getting your direction from the province?
We're a proponent, and this is a proponent-driven process. So we need to come to you. Then the province, Ministry of Environment and Ministry of Natural Resources, will basically add oversight to the various steps in the process we need to go through. So they're not directing us in any way, they're the oversight.
Does this fall under the Green Energy Act?
It does.
It does.
What are the other 2 already planned stages on the other areas of Ontario. Where are they, and how far ahead are they?
They're in the same initial stages. Like we are in the process of, we have initial support resolutions. We are going to seek bid contracts from the ISO. The additional part that would be great to bring into this process is that if we proceed with Parks Canada will be building the dams at the same time we're doing the hydroelectric, and we'll do a combined EA. I'm not sure whether the Ministry of Natural Resources has any plans for the dam, but we would be very happy to integrate and cost share if that's possible.
And where are they, as was asked? The other two projects?
The other two projects, one project is called Little Bob Dam. It is on the Trent Severn Waterway in Bobcaygeon in the city of Kawartha Lakes. The other project is at Scotts Mills Dam in Peterborough, Ontario, city of Peterborough, and that's Loch 19.
And this power actually becomes part of Hydro One?
The power for Bobcaygeon, Little Bob, will go to Hydro One, and it would also, in this area, go to Hydro One. And with the Scotts Mills Dam, it would go to the Peterborough Utility Group.